We are live. Let's get ready to podcast.
Fire it up.
Welcome back to another live and amplified indie fusion podcast. I'm your host, Tom Kwiat, and we are back at it again with another amazing podcast. Today, we have a very special guest joining us. We have Kat Krys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's actually relatively nice here today, so
Nice.
I'm all about it. So
That's great. Yeah, it's a little chilly right here, but
well, I'd imagine it's pretty chilly compared to the fact that you just came back from Mexico. So
yes, very chilly. I miss the warm weather.
yeah. I'm guessing you were down there for the holidays.
Yeah, I was down there for Christmas and we came back New Year's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And so you're based up in Alberta, correct?
Yes, Alberta, Sherwood Park, Edmonton area.
Awesome. How's everything going up there? How's the music scene been going?
Pretty good. I've been singing and doing shows since I was 13. I did my first paying gig when I was 13 years old, and COVID hit, kind of stopped a little bit there. And then after that, it just been kept on performing and kept on doing shows and singing live. So yeah.
Nice. Now, was COVID kind of that opportunity for you to like really harness in on writing and working on your own music, or were you kind of always doing that?
I was kind of always doing that. I was pretty young during COVID. I think I was 15 around there. So I wasn't writing a whole lot. I really started writing when I was 17, 16, 17, 18 years.
Got it.
But when I was 15, I released my first SoundCloud song. It was my cousin's poem that I took and I recorded it on a really horrible microphone. I released it to SoundCloud and I was very proud of myself, but that was my first song I ever really recorded. And yeah.
Heck yeah, I love it. Is that song still up on SoundCloud?
It is still up on SoundCloud. It is called Joy and it is still up and it is kind of bad, but it's okay.
I feel like you almost need to re-record, actually turn it into a song, figure out a way to modernize it and make
revamp it. Yeah.
That'd be a fun exercise. So
Yeah, maybe.
fair. So that's kind of how you got your start in releasing music, was through SoundCloud?
Yeah, SoundCloud is where I started releasing little tunes and covers. And then I did my first major release when I was 18. I recorded at Downland Studios in Sherwood Park and also Crescendo Music Studios in Sherwood Park. And I got my friend to play guitar on it. And it's called Burn. And it was the first song I've ever released. And it's out on all streaming platforms. And you can listen to it if you want. I like it. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it definitely is. I've gotten a chance to listen to some of your stuff out there, and you're a really talented musician. So I love what you got going on. So
Thank you.
yeah. So that was your first song, and you released that in 23, I think, right?
I believe so. Yeah, 23, November 23. Yeah.
Yeah, and is that kind of where you see your music at right now, is just kind of doing the singles thing, or do you have aspirations of doing a bigger, fuller project?
I have plans to do an album right now. I'm in school right now for Bachelor music, so I get a lot of recording opportunities with that program, and I'm able to record my demos. So my plan is to release my demos out to a grant and maybe hopefully get a grant for an album and then release an album, because music is very expensive to record and release. It is very expensive. And for a whole album, it would be insane for me to budget that by myself or fund it by myself. So yeah, the grant is where I'm going to go and I'll release some demos. So yeah.
Nice. I forget that Canada has the grants for working on music and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. So that's the goal down the line. I guess you did release an EP, right? You did an acoustic thing, right? Yeah.
An acoustic EP, yes. It was back when I was 18, I believe. Yeah, I was 18. It was a couple months after I released Burn. And I just wanted to I didn't have a lot of money at the time. So I just wanted a way to just get out my music without having a huge budget. So I decided to do a acoustic EP. So there's not very many production on that. It's basically just voice and guitar. And yeah, it's just a way for me to show my stories and share my music at the time. So
Nice.
yeah, it's called Feels Like Home. So
Did you record it yourself, or did you have like a friend record it?
I recorded it at a little studio in Sherwood Park. Not as, yeah, it was, yeah, it's like just for guitar and vocals though.
Okay, fair enough. Because I know there was a phase there where a lot of musicians were kind of doing that, where they would go spend $100, $200, and buy like a basic recording setup, and then they
Yeah.
do like little acoustic EPs. So
Yeah, because that's what I've been doing now with school. Because with school, we have to record a bunch of stuff because I'm in songwriting.
hmm
So I do a lot of demos myself. So I have an audio interface here. It was like expensive, but
hmm
it's my interface that I used to record, and I have my microphone here, and I
Nice.
record my demos right at home. So yeah, and I send it to my friend who's a guitar player and he plays bass and guitar on it and adds drums and yeah, it's pretty cool what we can do
Nice.
in a little home studio.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you don't accompany yourself, or will you accompany
I
yourself with your?
accompany myself. Yeah, I usually start by playing like just basic guitar because I honestly I can't do a lot of riffs or anything.
Yeah,
I just do chords and strumming. But my talented friend Addison Wall, he plays a bunch of guitar for me.
gotcha,
So I'll send it to him. He'll play like more complex guitar, but
gotcha.
yeah, it's usually me just starting out by playing like a basic strumming stuff, and then
hmm
he'll add some guitar licks and things on that.
Gotcha, gotcha. I had to ask, but how's the scene in Alberta? Is the scene pretty solid, or?
Yeah, it's like we have for country music anyway, it's a very like solid like scene. There's a lot of support that goes around in the community and it's a very hard scene to get into because
Mhm.
there's so many of us, so many like not just only country, but there's so many musicians like
Mhm.
anywhere you go.
Yeah.
But in Alberta, especially in Edmonton area, Alberta, it's like a very strong community, I would
Mhm.
say. I'm with Country Music Alberta, and it's like a very supportive environment. They give you gigs and they give you opportunities, and it's pretty great.
Nice, nice. So you got like a little, not a little community, but you got like a community within the community that
Yeah,
supports you.
yeah. Yes, yes, it's pretty great.
I was trying to think how I wanted to word that. I was like, no, it's
Yeah,
it's a community within the community that, yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't want to call it like a gang or something. That feels
Oh my
weird,
God.
and so
A country gang.
yeah. Hey, I've seen weirder things, so it is what it is. Oh, so you just released a new single on top of that, the
Yes.
Briefcase, correct?
Yes, the briefcase. Yeah.
What's the story behind that song?
The story behind it is I had a co-write planned with a lovely artist named Berlin Broadhead, and I had this like idea in my mind. I'd written down a chorus, and it was about a horse race, and it was a little different from what it is now, but it was kind of the same idea about like basically betting things, losing on a horse race. And my friend Berlin, like she's so genius with lyrics. She helped me do the song and we co-wrote the briefcase together and yeah, it's basically about a horse race. I don't know what else to say about it.
hmm
It's a really fun song. If you got a chance to listen to it, I
hmm
would really recommend it. It's
Oh yeah,
great.
it's a great song. I definitely enjoyed it. How long ago did you record it in comparison to when it released?
Yeah, so I recorded it end of August. So it was August 30th. Me, Addison, and another drummer, we carpooled down to Calgary to Sad Entertainment Studios and we recorded it. And I released it on October 10th. So it was like a month and a bit between releasing and recording. But I had the idea originally I want to say in 2023. Like I
hmm
wrote it in 2023, released in 2025.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so
So
it's like been a little while.
fair. It's one of those things where it's just kind of like it gets released when it gets released, like when it's right for you.
Yeah.
So it works. Um, where are you kind of at creatively right now? Are you already looking at the next thing? Are you right? Where are you kind of at creatively right now?
Creatively right now, I'm kind of taking a little break a little bit just because school, we have to write so much and
Hmm.
like every week there's a new song you have to write and you have to
Hmm.
record it. So it's like a little bit of like a lot of work. So I like to just use this holiday as the time to just like relax, just play my music a bit. I still songwrite. I still have like a bit of songs that I'm working on, but I just like to kind of relax and just play songs, just covers usually, do some shows here and there, but
Huh.
yeah.
How do you kind of balance the schoolwork versus like songwriting for school and songwriting
Mhm.
for you, or is it
Yeah,
pretty much one and the same?
it's difficult because for songwriting we get prompts,
Mm.
and next semester it's going to be a lot of weirder prompts. One of the prompts was this semester was to write something spooky and like haunting and something like that. So I did like a my own spin on that, and I wrote a song. It was called "These Walls," and it was kind of about a relationship between like or like a haunting relationship memory where like they're gone, but they're still living in the house basically. Like they're still a part of you. So I wrote that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, how does that all kind of work with school? Like, if you write, like, let's say the song you were just talking about was something that was like, oh, hey, I actually want to do something with this. Can you do
Mhm.
that, or is it like belong to the
Yeah.
school?
No, I can do whatever I want with it because I wrote it and I think yeah, that would be kind of weird if the school was like, you can't release this. But
Okay.
yeah, the school is really supportive. It's really great that I'm doing music because I can focus on my like actual music life and school life because they're basically the same and I'm learning so much.
Mhm.
It's really helped me develop as an artist. Just developing my craft and just performing wise and songwriting wise, I've grown a lot since I started. So I think it's pretty good.
That's fair. I guess where the gray line would be, or the blurred line would be, is if you recorded it at school.
Yeah, I do a bunch of so we have a recording studio in the
Hmm.
basement and it's $1 million studio. It's
Oh,
pretty
well.
great. Yeah, I'm not a recording major though, so I don't really get full access to it, but my friends are recording majors. So what they'll do is they'll ask me to record some of my songs and we'll go in the studio for a day and just record everything and we gotten some pretty good. I've done two songs down there
Mhm.
and they've turned out really good. And I want
Nice.
to yeah, and my plan is to just use all of the songs that I get from school as demos, create an album with those demos, and send it out to grants so then I can record them like an album
Nice.
majorly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. And how much more school do you have left?
I have I'm in my second year finished my first semester, so I'm gonna be in my second semester and it's a 4 year program.
Okay,
So yeah, I'm basically halfway done.
fair. Now, is it like a Bachelor of Arts program, or is it like
Yes.
specifically like songwriting?
It's Bachelor of Music, but I'm doing a minor in songwriting,
Hmm.
major in general music.
Okay,
So yeah, it's a yeah.
gotcha. That's cool. And so you'll kind of graduate into next year and probably do more songwriting stuff. And
Yeah, yeah. There's in our last year our it's called advanced songwriting and every single day we write a song, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be very challenging, but our year-end project for year 4 is writing and producing a whole album yourself
sweet,
just in the semester. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm
yeah,
excited for that. Yeah.
nice. That's cool. It's really nice and interesting that schools have like full blown programs just for
Yeah.
songwriting, and
It's great.
it's kind of giving you like real repetition into
Hmm.
like how to write music. Because like, I mean, if you were saying that the next year was it next year that you'll have to do like a song a day or your fourth, yeah,
Yeah, fourth year, yeah,
yeah, your
song a
fourth
day.
year, and it's like that's intense right there. That's very
Hmm.
intensive. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like it prepares you for like the real songwriting world
Mhm.
because if realistically, if you're put in like a song, little song like Circle or something, and you're
Mhm.
supposed to write a song in a day, they're not gonna take you back if you don't finish a song in a day.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it prepares you, which is really nice.
Nice. That's cool. So outside of music, when you're not at school or writing
Mhm.
your own stuff, what do you like to do?
I work at a pasta place in Sherwood Park. It's called Pasta Pantry.
Nice.
I've been working there since I was 16, and yeah, that's what I do for my work. I just do that and I sing, and I like to bake a lot. Yeah, but my whole life is music, really.
Sweet.
It's basically all music.
What do you like to bake?
I like to bake cookies. I made peppermint cookies yesterday. They were
Nice.
great. My
Nice.
family loved them.
I just started making my own biscuits.
Oh, biscuits. That's so
Yeah,
nice.
it's everybody was like, don't get into the habit of making your own biscuits. It takes forever. Just go get the Pillsbury pre-made stuff. And I'm like, it honestly didn't take that much longer,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
taste so much
Tastes so
better.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tastes so delicious.
So I think I'm not gonna do it all the time, but like when the
Yeah.
day calls for it, it's like, yeah, it's gonna
Hmm.
happen. So
Yeah. I like to cook as well. Like cooking and baking is really fun. I like to do it.
nice. What's like a iconic dish in Alberta? Like I mean, I feel like poutine is like the
Yeah.
classic Canadian thing, but is there something like in Alberta that's
In
iconic or?
Alberta, I don't really know. Like it's kind of all like the same. Um, I'm like trying to think. I don't know.
Okay, fair.
We have like beaver tails, but every place has beaver tails, so
I don't even. It was that like another pastry, or you talking like?
yeah, it's like a pastry. It's like a I don't even know what it is. It's like deep fried and they like put like stuff on it.
Oh, okay, so it's like almost. It's probably similar to like an elephant ear or something.
I think it is an elephant ear. They're just
Okay.
like different names or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
we had to Americanize it, elephant
Yeah.
ears, even though elephants aren't even American. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go there. So
Uh-huh.
no, once you said beaver tail, in my head, I was like, is she talking about like actual beaver tail? Do they like
No,
eat actual beaver tail up there? Or
no.
then I realized I was watching a thing on YouTube where it's like a pastry of some sort, like the deep
Yeah,
fried
it
pastry.
is.
So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's really cool. Um, so kind of looking forward, the goal is to get done with school, and then are you going to stay in Canada once you get done with school, or do you have
I I think I am honestly. Like I kind of like Canada. I love Sherwood Park. It's a really nice area. It's pretty and Edmonton is like really big. But Sherwood Park it's really small and it's like a good community. So I think I'll be staying here probably for the rest of my life mostly. I don't really plan on moving anywhere, but
fair?
I love to like travel and do shows across like different countries and
Mhm.
stuff, like maybe an American tour, a UK
Yeah,
tour. Just that's always been one of my dreams is to go international.
yeah.
So that'd be really cool.
I woke up this for whatever reason this morning. I woke up at like 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep for the life of
Yeah.
me, and so I walked out here and I was just like, all right, well, I obviously didn't work hard enough yesterday because so I don't
Yeah.
deserve the sleep. So I just started play like my buddy and I we do as part of Live and Amplified we do like a songwriter showcase thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And so it was like we've been talking about wanting to do a tour, like an
Yeah.
actual tour. And I'm like, well, let's start like planning out an American tour. Like let's make that
Yeah.
happen. And then in my head I was like, I really want to do a Canadian tour. That would be
Yeah, that's
cool.
so awesome. Yeah.
And then I was like, I want to do a UK tour. That would be cool. And then like all these
Yeah.
things started spiraling and I'm like, let's get one under our
Yeah,
belts
what's
and
one tour at a time? One tour
yeah.
at a time.
So, but Canada would be cool. I feel like that would
Yeah.
actually be I don't want to say relatively easy because if we try and do it in like November, I'm sure it's not going to be that fun,
It's
but
so cold. It's so cold. The roads are so bad.
yeah. It would have to
Yeah.
be like July and we could
July. Yeah, it gets it. Our summers are honestly perfect here.
yeah.
It's not like scorching. It's not like cold. It's
Yeah.
like perfect.
I went to Montana in July
Hmm.
several years ago, and it was
Yeah.
like July 5th, hot like peak of summer, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, we're doing a bunch of recording sessions with a bunch of metal bands, and we were in
Oh, cool.
in some dude's barn. We were literally like 30 minutes from the Canadian border. Like that's how
Yeah.
far north in
Okay.
Montana we were.
Yeah.
And we work with like a whole bunch of bands. We get done. It's like 1 a.m. and we're packing up. We haven't been outside all day. Like we were stuck in this
Yeah.
barn
Yeah.
and we're packing up our stuff and we're like, all right, guys, we're going to go. And they're like, hey, did you guys bring coats? And I'm like, no, it's July. Why do we need coats? He's like,
Yeah.
it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Like it is
Oh,
below freezing outside. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
it's like, wait,
Interesting.
it gets that cold up here at night? And he's like, yeah, it does. So I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, well, we didn't bring a coat, so we're just gonna kind
Yeah.
of make it work. So
Yeah.
it was rough, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So kind of looking forward, um, you said the goal is to get done with school and then hopefully get some more music out, or do you?
Yeah, yeah, I plan on releasing more music throughout my time at school, maybe a
Mhm,
couple more singles, but I think by the end of school I want to really release an album
mhm.
and yeah, but it's just getting the grants for that. It
Okay.
just yeah.
What's that process like? Is it like you have to apply to the government, or is it like
Um,
nonprofit organization?
I think it's like a mixture of both. There's like some nonprofit, there's some organized by the government, but basically you have to like write like a huge thing and like a huge paragraph or essay basically
Mhm,
about what your plans to do with it, how and like a like a map out of basically of what you're doing with the money
mhm,
because they're not going to give you money if you're not going to spend it right.
mhm.
So, yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. So one thing that we like to do on the podcast is we like to pass on knowledge to the younger musicians out there. And since
Hmm.
you're on your way up, you're in school, you're really starting to
Yeah.
learn some things.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you'd like to pass on to your younger self?
Um, don't give up because you're gonna get so many no's, like so many no's. But even like if you get like a couple yeses, that's a win. Like, don't give up because I don't know, life, it's gonna be so good.
Nice.
You're gonna get a lot of opportunities, and just because you get like a couple no's, like or if 100 no's maybe,
Mhm,
because I've gotten so many like no's and just like we don't want you to play yet, but like opportunities will come and they
mhm.
do come. So
Right.
yeah.
100%. And the no's will continue to come,
Oh yeah, they will. Yeah, they
even
will.
if you've been in the industry 20 years, they still come. So,
Yeah, I get a lot of no's, but
okay.
I do also get a lot of yeses. So
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Um, So for people to support you, check out your music shows as they come up.
Mhm.
Where's the best place to find you?
Find me anywhere by typing Kat Krys. That's KatKrys. And yeah, stream my music, please. Follow me on Instagram. I think my Instagram handle is cat.music_. Yeah, just support me. That would be great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, it's been an absolute blast chatting with you. I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you so much. This has been great.
yeah, and we'll definitely have to have you back on. Um, I would say for graduation, but I really don't wouldn't want to wait 2 years. But we'll kind
Yeah,
of we'll, we'll
yeah,
we'll figure it out as we kind of move on. But I really
yeah.
appreciate your time. Thank you
Yeah,
everybody
thank you
for
so much.
thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will catch you all later.
Bye.